Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Broku, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball video. And in this video, this is a brand new what if that so many people have been requested, and although I thought this was a weird one, I decided I'd do it just for the hell of it and just for you guys. So this is, what if Krillin was a Saiyan? Now, this is kind of hard to explain, but we're gonna say that basically Krillin becomes a Saiyan between the several year gap of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Now, before we get into all the explanation, please leave a like and subscribe, but we're gonna get into the video now. Krillin has always wondered why Goku was so strong and so much stronger than him. So, 2 years before the start of Dragon Ball Z, 2 years before Raditz arrives, Krillin gathers the Dragon Balls and asks Shenron why Goku is so strong. And Shenron tells Krillin that it's because Goku is not human. He's from a race called the Saiyans that is nearly extinct at this point. And this really does shock Krillin. Krillin then becomes sort of jealous of Goku and thinks that, oh, the only reason why Goku is stronger than me is because he's a Saiyan and I'm just a human. He's naturally supposed to be stronger than me. So Krillin waits another year, gathers the Dragon Balls. So after Krillin's gathered all the Dragon Balls and he summons Shenron, Krillin makes the wish to become a Saiyan. Krillin begins to not really feel differently. He doesn't immediately get strong. He gets a little bit stronger, but he does know that he's a Saiyan because Shenron made that wish. And Krillin does develop a tail, and Krillin goes off to spend an entire year of training before Raditz arrives. And now Krillin, since he's a Saiyan now, if he gets hurt, he gets a Zenkai boost. If he sees the moon, if he still has his tail, he can go as Aru. But it also gives him a higher potential when he's training to make him much stronger over time than his actual human counterpart self. So Raditz still arrives on Earth and interacts with the farmer with the shotgun, and farmer with the shotgun absolutely just gets destroyed by Raditz. And then Raditz confronts Piccolo thinking that this is Goku. And of course, Piccolo is no match. And this is when Raditz finds Goku at Kame House. Raditz arrives and is kind of telling them things, and it's sort of pissing Goku and everybody off. And this is when Krillin confronts Raditz. And at this time, Krillin got rid of his tail. Krillin got rid of his tail because he didn't want the others to think that something had happened, that he had wished to become more like Goku, and that's why he had a tail. So that's why Krillin got rid of his tail. And this is when Krillin confronts Raditz just like he did in Dragon Ball Z. And when Raditz tries to flick Krillin away with his tail, Krillin just grabs that shit and blocks it away like it's nothing, and does a counterattack punch right to Raditz's face. And this actually damages Raditz, and it really surprises Goku and everybody else. And more so, it surprises Raditz more than anybody. Who are you, you filthy scum? My name is Krillin, and I am Goku's best friend, and I'm not letting you hurt him. Goku is shocked, though, with the power of Krillin. Krillin should be nowhere near Goku, yet he was able to stand up to this super alien that's extremely strong. Then Raditz says, I'll just have to kill you in front of my own brother and his friend. And this is when Krillin begins to power up, and then you see Raditz looking at a scouter, shocked. 2,000? How do you have a 2,000 power level? How does an Earthling have a 2,000 power level? Well, I'm not an Earthling anymore. I am a Saiyan, just like you. What? I used the Dragon Balls to make a wish to make myself a Saiyan so I could rival Goku in power. Everybody would be shocked, and Goku's a little mad that Krillin was able to use the Dragon Balls to find out what Goku really was, and then become him instead of Krillin telling Goku that he was actually an alien and not an Earthling. With Krillin being a power level of 2,000 and Raditz being a power level of between 1,200 and 1,500, Raditz, he would have no chance, and Krillin beats the absolute crap out of Raditz, defeats him, and thing is here is that Goku, he sees the good in people and he wants them to survive if they can. So Krillin, he would have a huge advantage over Raditz, and Raditz wouldn't really be a threat. So the question here is, does Krillin kill Raditz, or does Goku make Krillin, let him live? And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna have Krillin kill Raditz, because Krillin was about to kill Vegeta, and so that shows he is willing to kill if there's an enemy that is trying to threaten Earth and his friends. And since Krillin is now far stronger than Goku, Krillin is going to seem more of the lead of the group at this point. Krillin doesn't listen to Goku, and Krillin kills Raditz. But that's not before Raditz warns him of the two Saiyans that would be coming to Earth that are both much more powerful than even him himself. The Z Fighters are pretty shocked at this point. Raditz was a pretty strong dude, and if two guys coming who are both extremely more powerful than him, that is a pretty huge threat to the Earth, especially since there is going to be two of them. Piccolo then lands on the ground next to them and was watching the whole fight and sort of listening to all of them and saying that they need to train and prepare for the Saiyans that are coming, because if they're that much stronger than Raditz, they might not have a chance if they don't train together. And this is when Goku brings up the suggestion of them going to the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, or the Room of Spirit and Time, where you can spend a day in there, and it's actually really going to be a year in there and a day on the outside, so you can get a lot of training done. And then after the day is spent, they get trained in the remaining year, getting stronger and preparing for the Saiyans. So Krillin and Goku go into the Hyperbolic Time Chamber together. Then it's Tien and Chaozu, and then it is Piccolo and Yamcha. This is when Yamcha says, I have to go in with Demon King Piccolo? Guys, he's gonna kill me while I'm in here. This is a bad idea. Well, if he does kill you, we'll just wish you back with the Dragon Balls, and we can easily stop Piccolo at this point, Yamcha, so it's okay. So after they all come out of the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, they all get their year of training done. Krillin is still the strongest. Goku is right behind him at second. Piccolo is third. Yamcha, after actually training with Piccolo, surpasses Tien and is the next person, and then it's Tien and Chaozu. But in the year remaining of training, it's the year after they train in the time chamber and the year before they arrive, Gohan is entered into the mix, and Gohan actually begins to train with them for the remaining year. Not an intense training, but, you know, training him. And because of this, there's going to be no developed relationship between Piccolo and Gohan, and there's going to be no relationship between Goku and King Kai, and this means no Kaioken and no Spirit Bomb. So of course the Saiyans would arrive a bit early, just like in the original Dragon Ball Z timeline, and the whole group is gathered up preparing to take on these two Saiyans, and of course it's Nappa and Vegeta. So you got Gohan, Chaozu, Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, Piccolo, and Goku. That's 7 fighters. And to test their strength, Nappa puts all the seeds in the ground to get all the Cybermen out, and this time, instead of Yamcha getting absolutely destroyed by one, Yamcha is actually able to take on all of the Cybermen at once and defeat them, and Yamcha actually matches up and is essentially equal in power to Nappa. Vegeta is quite shocked that one of the weakest members of the team of the Z Fighters is actually able to fight blow for blow with Nappa, and Yamcha begins to actually overpower Nappa because Yamcha is a better fighter. Not just that he is equal in strength, but he has the martial arts skills to overmatch Nappa. And with Nappa seemingly to lose, Vegeta's pissed and tells them to stop fighting, and Vegeta just blows Nappa to smithereens as he sees that Nappa is going to be a setback for the team, and he's only going to slow Vegeta down. Vegeta wants to challenge Goku, but Goku is going to wait till Piccolo to fight him, and the Piccolo and Vegeta fight starts. His power level is 18,000. That is equal to mine. It's a really good fight. They're fighting blow for blow, so Piccolo is actually equivalent to Vegeta in power. Yeah, he got a lot stronger over the 2 years, and then he realizes that both Goku and Krillin are much stronger than Piccolo, so he has no chance to win this and come out surviving if they all gang up on him. Both their power levels are stronger than mine. I have no chance here. That's when Vegeta creates his artificial moon and goes Ozaru. This makes Great Ape Vegeta, or Ozaru Vegeta, more than enough to take on the remaining Z Fighters all at once. He is so much stronger than them. He is several times stronger than all of them, and they are getting absolutely destroyed, and Gohan's just watching. And this is when Vegeta's tail still gets cut off, and he's reverted to his base form, but he is still decently strong in his base form, while the remaining Z Fighters are brutally beaten, and they have lost a lot of stamina, and Vegeta is more than enough to take them all on at the same time. And this is when Gohan looks up at the moon that Vegeta created, and Gohan becomes a Great Ape, or Ozaru, and beats the crap out of Vegeta. The group has defeated Vegeta, and he's about to flee, and Krillin's about to kill him. Krillin, we can't kill him. We already killed my brother. We're not killing him. We're not stooping to their level. Just let him go. If he comes back, we'll defeat him again. And they let Vegeta go. And Vegeta leaves. Now, so overall, this was a similar story so far, but this does change things. Days later, mysterious spaceships are hovering over Earth, and the Z Fighters can feel and sense a bunch of powerful keys. Frieza has came to Earth. So yes guys, a lot of things have really stayed the same in this what if, but things are really going to be changing a lot more in the next one. So yes, I decided that Krillin would kill Raditz. I decided that Krillin would remain the same after a year of training, or 2 years of training. And I also decided for Yamcha to be able to defeat Nappa and all the Cybermen. But the thing is that not only does nobody die from the Saiyans, but Piccolo doesn't die either. And since Frieza has always been looking through Vegeta's communications, he would know that there's Dragon Balls on Earth. So this is why Frieza goes to Earth instead of Namek first, and there's going to be a big confrontation between the Ginyu Force, Frieza's henchmen, and Frieza on Earth, as Frieza wants the Dragon Balls for his own immortality, but we'll see more of Vegeta in the future as well. But I hope you guys did enjoy this what if. Please leave a like if you did enjoy, comment down below, tell me your thoughts, subscribe if you are new, and turn on notifications if you want to see more of my videos. And also guys, please join my Discord down below, that'll be linked down below, and follow me on Twitter, that'll also be linked in the description below. And thanks to my Patreon supporters, Daraj Payton, the awesome guy who only supports Broku on Patreon, and Zach Trotaku. And thanks to my Super Saiyan 2s, Israel Flores, Mystic Ghoul, Darius, Badass Thug, Jackie Marneef, and Jacob Griffin. Thank you guys so much for all the support. It really does mean a lot, and it does help me out a lot. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, this is a really weird what if. It's kind of hard to do because it's hard to gauge what Krillin would be, but honestly, to be a bit of a spoiler, Krillin's going to end up being probably the best fighter ever, because honestly, what it looks like is that Krillin is a much better, more technique, strategical fighter. He is more technical, he has better martial arts skills, he just doesn't have the power to match up with the other fighters. Now with the Saiyan genes and the Zenkai boost, the potentials of getting Super Saiyan, or maybe even Super Saiyan God down the line, anything is possible. But, hope you guys do all have an amazing day. Peace out.